You know that.
You know what? He's dressed down since he's moved back a little bit. Every now and then, he's dressed down a little bit. He's more relaxed.
Good. All right, who's going?
When you see Louisville, what do you see as you get ready to face them the second time?
I see a team that's really good. They're coming together as a basketball team, and I say really good because I think when you get towards the end of the year, when you're starting to get a little bit more connected, I think they're playing some of their better basketball. They've figured out rotations, even though they've had some ups and downs and all that other stuff. But if you go back and you look at some of the recent games, they're one-offs. But a few of those games they played extremely well. And you think about our game at their place. We got the big lead. They cut the lead, even took the lead by 1 point, and obviously we had to bounce back and finish. So it's a good basketball team. They got great pieces, and I think they're peaking at the right time.
Kevin, is there any update right now on DJ's status? I see him practicing out here, but I didn't know if there was any update on his status.
He'll be a game time decision. We'll take a look at him. We'll do a walkthrough, and we'll figure out if he's able to go. He was able to get some shots up. He hasn't practiced in the last couple of days, but he was able to get some shots up. It's more of a like a hip flexor than anything, and it's bruised. And so we'll make that determination right before game time.
Good times there.
He's out.
Yeah.
Kevin, I guess how is it dangerous as a game like this when you're playing a team that's lost 7 in a row, bottom of the ACC? I guess they call those trap game scenarios. How dangerous is it to get ready for it?
I think every game in this tournament is one of them that you got to compete. I mean, you guys know this, and I've been one of the ones saying it all along. Right now, they've got our league projected to get 4 teams in the tournament, which I think everybody who covers the ACC knows that that's not right, that's not fair. We've got great teams, we've got great coaches, great players, great places to play. And so when I say that because every team, we got at least 11 teams that know that they have to win the tournament to have a chance to play in the NCAA. And so it makes everybody dangerous. Like, everybody on, and in tournament situations, all it takes is a guy to get hot or for your team, a couple guys not to play well. And so anything can happen. And so I don't look at them as a dangerous team. I look at them as one of those teams that know that you have to win. We're in the same boat. In order to go to the tournament this year, we know that we have to win the ACC tournament.
Kevin, given the start in ACC you guys had, and obviously the finish not what you had hoped for, just how do you managing kind of their emotions of going into tomorrow's game?
Yeah, we've had the 3rd toughest schedule in the ACC. And when we looked at it, we knew all teams are really tough, but we knew our back end was really tough. We may be the only team that's had to play 2 ranked teams on a Saturday and Monday, and then go on the road and play against a very good Pitt team. So we knew that we had a tough back end of the schedule. That being said, I think our guys' confidence is really good. We have been in all of those games, but we fell short. We probably had 5 or 6 minutes where we didn't play well, and because the teams were really good, they took advantage of when we didn't play well. And so I think our guys are still locked in. They understand that the good thing about when you play such a tough schedule and you play some of the teams that are in the that got the double bye, and you play them a couple of times and you're right there, then our guys know and believe that obviously we have a chance. Yeah.
Kevin, if DJ can't go tomorrow, what is your plan B option for starting lineup first of all?
If he doesn't go tomorrow, I'm gonna try to figure out if I can play. I just don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know. We may try to go bigger. Not the good thing, but we did for 30 minutes of the Pitt game had a chance to play without him, and we played a lot of guys. We ended up playing the other 9 scholarship guys that were available, and we got some type of chemistry late in the game in that. We hope he can go, but if he doesn't, I don't know if I'll go with another guard and maybe start for a guard. The most likely candidate is we'll probably go with, get Mo and then go kind of bigger if we can. Yeah? And we need him for rebounding also.
Jaden Taylor, stepped up at Pitt. He's played well down the stretch. How much does that give you confidence, I guess, if DJ can't go out there? He's been able to score.
Quiet is kept, and then this is weird about our team. I thought DJ Horne had about a 6 or 7 game stretch where he played well. but so is Jaden Taylor, other than Duke. And people don't realize it because the Duke game he didn't play well, but he's had a little stretch where he's played well, and we need him, we need Casey Monsell, we need Michael, especially if we don't have a DJ Horne, to play really good in a tournament situation.
Kevin, you've been on that bench. You've climbed ladders. You've cut down nets, on that staff. Is it weird to see Louisville and where they are these days?
No, it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, like I try to tell people, just think about this when we were there. We were really, really good. I think about my days there. We were, Final Four the first year, national championship, and then my last year before I went to Wilmington, Sweet 16. Okay, they replaced a Hall of Famer. Whether you like him or not, he's to me, dear friend, really good basketball coach. But it's going to take time. Like, it just doesn't happen overnight. He had been there for a long time. Coach Patino had built a great program. Hopefully Kenny gets the opportunity to continue to build, but it's not a magical thing that can happen. Like, that's a great program, as you know that, as I know that. I went through it. But at the end of the day, give him an opportunity, hopefully, to be able to prove himself. It's so early in the process. They'll get it going, and I just hope they get it going, but not against NC State. Yeah.
Is there anything that you've told your team that you want to leave in the regular season now that you kind of have a fresh start, clean slate for a tournament?
Yeah, I think one of the things is I want to clean up our mental mistakes. I think at times we have some lapses in a couple of things that we could do better. The last, we've lost a few turnover battles, which I haven't liked. Rebounding has been an issue lately, so we got to do a better job in that. But I just want us to stay connected. The one thing that late in the season, when we stopped defending when we stopped scoring a little bit, it kind of hurt our defense a little bit. So guys, guys didn't defend well because we were a little struggling. We became so focused on what we didn't do offensively, it hurt us a little bit. Yeah.
You mentioned you played all the scholarship guys that were available. Do you have an update on LJ Thomas?
I don't have an update. LJ is away from the team for a while. We need a little time away from the team. Also, Dennis Parker is not with us. He's under the weather. He's not making this trip right here. And then obviously DJ Horne. Yeah.
At the last game, when you all played in Louisville, you spoke about just really needing to shut down on Huntley Hatfield. I'm just wondering, what do you need to do to make it happen again this time?
He's good, man. He's playing really good basketball. He's one of the older guys in our league who's kind of figured it out, and we've got to give him different looks. You'll see DJ Burns guard him. Sometime will be Ben Middlebrooks and also Mo. But he causes a problem because he can step out to 15 and shoot it. What he's done lately, which I really like, he's passing the ball really well, and we got to do a good job of keeping him in front too.
I think that's because he's been getting thrown so many double teams. He's been having to make those passes.
Yeah, I'm on triple team him. You can print that. Coach Keatts said he's from NC State. We're going to throw a triple team at him tomorrow. See what we get out.
Kevin, after losing the last 4 to finish the season, do you feel any extra pressure going into this?
I don't, because here's what happens, Corey. Whether we won the 4 in a row or we lost them, every team is 0-0 right now. And so I kind of look at this in different things. Hey, you got a preseason, you got the non-conference schedule, you got the regular season, and then you get into tournament time. We're in tournament time, and the greatest thing about March when you go into your tournament, that everybody has the same equal opportunity. And do I like the fact that we've dropped 4? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, we gotta move on. We've got a game to play, and from this point on, any time you win, you advance, and any time you lose, you go home. And so that's what our focus is right now. Thanks, guys.